Hi YouTube. Sorry, my phone was making a sound. It's Misty. I'm back. Sorry I missed my 2-week update last week, but this is week 3 post-op. I had the vertical sleeve gastrectomy, for those of you who don't know, on May 21st, 2013. And so today I'm 3 weeks and 1 day post-op. So I was going to do a 2-week video, and I did do one. But I recorded it on my iPad, not realizing that I couldn't upload it to YouTube from there. I had to use like a YouTube app to do that. And so I wasn't going to re-record it. I didn't have time. Excuse me. But I waited to record it when I did record it because last Wednesday was my 2-week, and 2-week and 1 day follow up with my surgeon. And so I was kind of waiting to see what he had to say so I could share it with you all. So I think that's what I'm going to do first, and then I'll move on to 3-week information. So 2 weeks, I was still on, I was on liquids for 2 weeks total, and that was horrible. About Monday night, I had a tantrum because I was so done with broth. My poor husband, I was almost getting ugly. And so I was like, I don't want any broth. I just want to have food. Let me have a piece of, whatever. And he's like, you can't have a piece. I'm like, well, I really don't want a piece. That kind of scares me. I just want to lick it. So, yes, this is going to sound weird, but I licked I had made him supper. I had made him pork tenderloins in the crock pot and mashed potatoes. And I'm like, can I just lick a piece of the pork? So he let me lick it because he kept saying it was good. And he let me have literally nothing of his mashed potatoes. Like, I don't even think there's anything to calculate the amount other than, like, a sliver of your fingernail. He was that little. But I was happy, and it pacified me until Wednesday. So then Wednesday, I went to my follow-up with my surgeon and went to the diet progression, diet advancement class with the dietitian. And I'm sorry, the glare in my glasses, it's still from my stupid light that's on my computer. It comes on, I don't know how to keep it from doing its thing. So I had the diet progression class, and I think that was pure torture. You have a group full of people who have been on liquids for 2 weeks at least. Some people maybe longer in there. And you're talking about food. And her first question out of the mouth was, is anybody ready to eat? And I'm like, where's food? She's asking me if I'm ready to eat. I am ready to eat. Where's the food? And there was no food. So I think that was a mean tease, a mean joke. But we did go over everything, and we were advanced to soft foods that day. That was a glorious day. Glorious day. Like angels were singing. Oh. So, met with the surgeon, and he was extremely pleased with my incisions, which I've shown you all before, 5 of them. They're healing nicely. He told me I could start flaking off the glue, the cement that was on there. And so I did that. I had been so good about leaving them alone, and they were doing good. And he told me I had above average weight loss for a weight loss patient at the 2-week mark. I had lost 18% of my excess body weight already, so that was exciting. So that leads me into my totals. When I started this journey, I was at 276.4. I did not have to do liquids before surgery. I just had to do low carb, high protein, low sugar diet. And so I did that for 4 days. That's all I had to do. Because of my size, my BMI was like 42. And I didn't have any other health concerns. So he didn't make me do that. So started the journey at 276.4. Week 1, 258.6. Week 2, 251.4. Week 3, I'll go ahead and tell you. I weighed in yesterday at 246.8. So when I met with the surgeon last week, I had lost 25 pounds exactly. And like I said, that was 18% of my excess body weight. Super excited. I have never been above average on anything with weight loss, only weight gain. And I have never lost 25 pounds in a single weight loss attempt. The max I've lost is 22. So 25 is a phenomenal number for me. And then now this week I'm at 29.6 pounds lost. And so super excited that the scale numbers are going down. I'm now in the 240s. Some people may think that's crazy to be excited about, but the numbers are going down so quickly. And I know the weight loss is going to slow down. I've been preparing myself. I was actually prepared this week to not have a good number, but I lost 4.6 pounds. And I was super excited about that. So I know at some point my body's going to be trying to find this equilibrium, reset itself, figure out what's going on, and I'm going to have a stall or a very slow week of weight loss. So I'm preparing myself for that. And I know I'm going to have to remind myself overall how much I've lost in that amount of time. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm starting to see the effects of some of the weight loss. I feel like I'm thinning a little bit here, and I'm not as bloated in my stomach and my calves. I was starting to get cankles, and I was never a cankle person. So I think it was all like bloating, water retention, things like that from eating horrible foods, and my body going, what do I want to do with this? So I'll just retain water. So my cankleish looking ankles are gone. They're starting to look like real ankles again. And like I said, my stomach, I'm obviously, seeing the effects after almost 30 pounds. I'm down from a size 22 jean to a 20. And so I can see some of that. And my husband said he could see it too. So that's exciting. Not really getting a lot of compliments from people who don't know, but I am getting compliments from people who notice that I'm not eating sweets, and they're commenting on my willpower and determination. Had Bible study Sunday evening, and people brought in cheesecake dip and some kind of southern banana cake and something else in there. I didn't even go in the kitchen. I had a baby in my arms, not mine. I steal them. And she was as sweet as could be. I didn't see a need to go in there. I couldn't eat any of the stuff anyway. Didn't want to. And I had 2 people say, I'm really proud of you. I couldn't have done that. And I'm like, I don't need it. I'm fine. I'm sure it tastes good. Thank you for bringing it. It's just not something for me right now. And I had 2 people comment on that, and that felt good. So, that kind of helps with the head game that we have to work on. The portion control is got a tool in place to help it. We had the sleeve performed, but the head part is what we've got to fix. And so compliments like, wow, Misty's willpower and determination is impressive, and things like that, I think that really helps me with my head game. So yeah, I've been on soft foods for a week. It's going very well. Soft foods are awesome. Gonna say that again. Gonna get an amen. Soft foods are awesome. Went shopping. Here's kind of what I have been doing. Let me tell you some of my average meals. Breakfast is almost always an egg. I have egg poacher because I like because then there's no there's a little bit of Pam involved, but the egg stays like semi-spongy moist. The center, though, I like, it gets gel, and so I like that. So either a poached egg, a boiled egg, or a Pam fried egg in the mornings. And sometimes a pinch of cheese, literally a small pinch of cheese. That's probably, I think it calculated up 18 calories is what it adds on to. That's breakfast. That's all I have. That's all I really can handle. Snacks are usually, and I do 2 to 3 snacks a day. Usually a light string cheese. Sargento has some awesome light string cheese. 50 calories for 1 cheese. A Baby Bell Light. Those are wonderful little Swiss pieces of heaven. Turkey, shredded turkey from the deli, not from the shelf, the cooler shelf. Go to the deli. It doesn't have all of the extra chemicals and things like that for packaging. And what I did was I told the lady, I want half a pound of your oven roasted turkey or whatever it was, and I want it shaved so thin that it falls apart as you are cutting it. she did it and she was proud of herself. And I'm like, perfect. And she's like, I did it right. But yeah, awesome. Awesome. I do 1 ounce of that. And then for a meal or for a snack, depending on my mood, I do fat-free refried beans. I said that right. Fat-free refried beans. And I heat it up and put some cheese on top, some shredded cheese on top, literally a pinch. And then melt that. And then I take 2 teaspoons of light sour cream and put that on top. Now I'm sure I could put my Greek yogurt on it because it tastes so much like sour cream. But I want to feel like I'm still living on the edge a little bit and still can have sour cream because we can. So I just use the light sour cream. And it tastes like I feel like I'm having some Taco Bell or something. And then those are usually my snacks. And then for meals, I've been cooking lots of Pinterest recipes. They have tons. It's incredible. Deviled eggs made with Greek yogurt. Turkey meatloaf with mashed potatoes on top, baked, yummy. I don't ever do really straight mashed potatoes because I want to get my protein in. The deviled eggs are like little protein pills too, by the way. You use Greek yogurt in them and then you're putting it on an egg. I mean, it's good for protein. Turkey meatballs with little cheese surprise inside, a little barbecue sauce. Tuna salad, super yummy. Crumbled mushroom burgers where I took low-fat beef on the stove, drained the grease off, it was crumbled, and then I added 98% fat-free and reduced sodium cream and mushroom soup to it and some spices, and it was yummy. My husband even liked it. He's been taking it for lunch to work. Broiled tilapia with Parmesan on top. That's pretty much what I've been having. I've been, like I said, been cooking a lot. So it's super yummy stuff. My husband's loving the recipes. So far, I've hit a home run with every single one of them. He's been so supportive, and he loves the recipes and has asked them to be repeated again. So that's really good. I can handle right now about 1/4 of a cup heaping in one setting. I have to eat slow. The eggs I can eat in about 10 to 15 minutes. Eggs go right down very easily. Mashed potatoes will too. Anything else, I mean, and I chew, 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 chew. I'm like a little train. Chew, 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 chew the whole time. On average, it takes me about 35 minutes to eat a meal. Because I have to slow down, I can feel it moving. I can feel it doing things, and I don't want to overstuff it. Sometimes I get pain just from a bite. Not necessarily pain from overeating. It's pain from just a bite going down. My stomach's still healing, But about 1/4 of a cup heaping, or if you're talking about meat, I can do about 1.5 ounces. Now for my snacks with the turkey, like I was saying, that's 1 ounce that I do for that, and I'm fine. It's a snack. But for the meal, I can do about 1.5 ounces. Beyond that, my husband gets the leftovers, or like with the fish, I was eating it and he wasn't here, so the cats got the leftover fish and they thought they were like eating at some kind of grand buffet. But yeah, that's about where I am with that, and it's just good to be on soft foods. I'm on soft foods for about 3 weeks. She said to progress as you see fit, as you're comfortable, as you can see your body being ready, but not to do it before the 2-week mark. She would prefer we try and last till the 3-week mark. I'm not having a problem with that. I don't see that being a problem. I realize I'm only at week 1 right now, but I'm trying to stay creative with my recipes, and I think that's the key. Stay creative with the recipes, chew, 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 and only use the foods allowed. When I make like my tuna salad, I'm using light mayo. We can have that. It just use sparingly, So I'm able to lay on my stomach and my side now a lot better. Left side not as long as my right side. Left side still a little iffy. But I can at least move in bed, which is huge. I'm sleeping better now that I can move in bed. But did I talk to you about exercise? I don't think so. Exercise, I've been walking. I'm not going to the gym. I have an elliptical and a treadmill downstairs. That'll work fine. But I also live in a very safe neighborhood with some subtle hills throughout the subdivision. And so it's very good for walking. And I have a walking partner. And so I walk 2 miles every morning. And then I'm doing the 30-day squat challenge, which is kicking my butt, literally. I think I walk around like I've been riding a horse for a week or something straight. I'm a little saddle sore looking, but it's working muscles in my butt and my legs that I forgot I had. But that tells me it's working. So I've been doing that. Otherwise, that's about it, guys. An STR, nothing significant to report. Feeling great. I would do this over again in a heartbeat. I don't regret it a single bit. I really don't. I feel like I'm getting my life back, and I know I'm in the early stages of it, and it gets harder as time goes on, and I have to keep myself motivated, but that's why I'm trying to get my head game straight, and I'm trying to make sure I have some good supports in place, and seeing where it all takes me. This huge investment of myself and money, not just of myself, but of money too, and I don't want to mess it up. So, but anyway, I will see you all hopefully next week. I'll do my best and give you all a report then. And thanks for watching, and thank you for your support. I truly do appreciate it. So be kind to yourself. I'll see you all soon. Bye.